some of their star players tonight. They fielded a relatively strong side in their win at Cheongnam Asan on Wednesday, but they make 7 changes to their starting 11 this evening. The back line is mostly intact, the keeper and the back 4, except for Jo Sung-kwon coming in for Ha Chang-rae. They have been boosted by returns for Lee Sun-min, and further up in midfield in the 10 position, Kim Jun-bom. It's Joo Min-gyu wearing the actual number 10 up front. They do need goals from him. Very lowest reaches of the table this season. 3rd from bottom as things stand coming into this game. Now Gangwon also played in the cup during the week, needing penalties to beat Songnam, but only one of the players who started that match are in this evening's 11. That's Shin Min-ha at the back. They'll be hoping to take advantage of Daejeon's good home win, considering it was their first of the season, but not as convincing as it might have been. They may have brilliant away. Daejeon has scored 1 more goal, 29, but led in 28. It's actually not too bad if you think about Gwangju conceding 49. Face a goal with a flag up. Joo Min-gyu won't be able to do anything further. Dangerous than their visitors. This is on for a one time for a throw. So it looks like Choi Chan is going to have to be replaced, whatever that hip issue is. More traditional target man type. They've got Park Sang-hyuk. We've got he's sitting there. Based on sight alone, but it looks like that hip is going to need some close attention, and he will be replaced on the field. Just need to confirm Kim Gun-hee as his replacement. Well, there's the first time we really see Gangwon positively running into the box and actually shooting. Go Young-jun Not a bad option to bring from the bench. A player who has scored 4 goals this season. In the context of this game, they've lost a player who had been looking like one of their more threatening. They need now Jung Dae-hee to step into that role. They need Lubikson to do the same on the left-hand side. And he has been showing signs of that. This game still feels, yes, tight, but winnable from a Daejeon perspective. Free kick Daejeon. Songunu with the high boot. Jung Dae-hee just on the field, and he's got a face full of studs there. It's just very, very obviously accidental, and there's nothing about this that looks like a red card to me at first glance. The fact that his studs connect with the face of Jung, the fact that he's lifted his boot that high.
리뷰 결과 4번 선수의 심한 반칙 플레이로 최종 판정은 퇴장에 직접 하겠습니다.
Is digesting the news with the crowd in gladiatorial style, thumbs down. The Gangwon fans looking beleaguered, and a red card announced. I can't quite believe it. Lubikson. Shoots it in! That's a massive moment. Jung Dae-hee with a header wide. He was held up by Tucci. Freed up Jung Dae-hee. Daejeon putting some pressure on at the end of this half. And there is the whistle for half-time. Not the most enthralling half, but at the same time there have been some big moments. Injuries, a red card. We've had the woodwork struck. We're just missing goals. You may have noticed Masatoshi Ishida in that huddle. Important attacking option for Daejeon. There is Chung Kyung-ho. And Daejeon kick us off left to right for a second half that hopefully will offer a few more chances. Gangwon have an exemplary defensive record. To Lubikson! That's it! A well-worked goal for Daejeon. Certainly what the game needed. A breakthrough, an end to the stalemate. Now has to redo the hair. Jung Dae-hee with a cross. Massa with a touch out to Lubikson. Covered it in at the near post. The keeper needs to try to cover that gap. Just couldn't get down quick enough.
전면의 구정팬 여러분 모두 자리에서 일어나 주시기 바랍니다. 이 워머스와 함께 승리의 세레모니!
Daejeon smelling a team that is vulnerable. A long-range effort drifting wide from Im Myung-jae. They're bound to make some more changes, Daejeon, in this game. Lubikson Joo-min-kyu. Well, you can't ask for a better response than that to the call for him to score. Within seconds, there it was. Header across from Lucasson, who opened the scoring with the first. And Joo-min-kyu doubling the tally. Joo-min-kyu on 5. No offside with the ball in. I think Lucasson is in line with Joo-min-kyu for the header across. Simple finish. Substitute. Another substitute. Daejeon advancing. Firing all the way across the facing goal. Back to Anton. Gangwon, then pick them off again. The goal is given. Daejeon off the bench. Just hesitated for a moment because it looked like he might have just advanced into an offside position, but it was always going to be close. Doesn't look like there's a problem with it now. And we've seen this now 3 times. Now, will Gangwon start to make their changes? Will Daejeon start to make their changes with Wednesday in mind? He's just left on his own in the middle, Daejeon. One of those too good to be true positions, but it doesn't look like there's an offside. Daejeon whipping it in. Just needed to be steered goalward by Daejeon, giving the power on the cross. And there's a header, just couldn't get it on target. Joo-min-kyu. It's keeper who's hit there. Hit hard. Park rising for the header. There is the whistle. Bringing to a close a game that seemed completely wrapped up at least 20 minutes before the end of it. Gangwon with 10 men offered very little. Maybe some warning signals going off for them in their season, considering this is the 3rd defeat in 4. But Daejeon picking up their home form when they need to, and maybe even daring to believe in a top half push as we head into the closing stages of the season.